Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I'm your host, Benny. And today, as you can see, we are playing Avowed. And, yeah. I basically just finished the intro tutorial bit. And we're now in Paradis. So that's cool. That's cool and fun. Let's get into it. First things first, let's put our weapon away, shall we? Yeah. Okay, I went ahead and turned off, you know, ray tracing.
Stench. Someone needs a bath.
Right, didn't I? Yeah. So it should be a little bit better frame rate. Ideally. Trying to see if there's any screen tearing. You know, sometimes I wonder if it's in my head.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Hey there, Dehengen.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Sorry, I just took my pickle.
Is there something I can help you with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Hey, I just got here. I'm as lost as you.
I was afraid you'd say that. I need to speak to one, fast.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
I was consulting a watcher supposed to help with that.
I don't know. Maybe they're drawn to a spirit there? I've tried everything else. I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. I did ask the militia. They weren't risking their lives for a poor shelter folk. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradis to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
What happened to your plants?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
I'll see what I can do about those orbs.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zoribs saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them, and make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
What is this? What is this icon? What is this icon? Journal. Messages from afar. Before I do that, let's go over to inventory. I think I want to break down everything that I'm not using. Does it show me how much this stuff would be worth? Yeah. Classic sword and shield boy, but with stealthy stuff too. Yeah, let's get rid of the common axe. Wait a minute. There we go. What do I do? Oh, no.
Don't get too The dream skirt between Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands. And
Ma'am?
last brush with civilization.
What is this icon, dude?
The dream scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradis.
Un momento, por favor. Avowed. Follower. Dialogue icon. Whatever, dude.
Give me a target. What am I hitting? What's the target?
Companion commands. All right, let's look at some of these shops, huh?
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Where did you get your wares?
From legitimate sources, clearly.
Uh-huh.
From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I'm sure.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Oh. Does he have a cursed item that talks to you?
Let's see what you have for sale.
A fine arquebus. Cool. Great hammer. Common greatsword. Two-handed melee. Okay. $150. How much do I have? 450. Sweet. I'm gonna sweet down to your woman. I suppose I should keep my grimoire on me. Just in case I want to cast some cool-ass spells, you know? What else you got? Just weapons? Oh, you have grenades. A ball of iron packed with explosive powder. Impact with a solid surface shocks the contents within, triggering an incendiary reaction of deadly concussive force.
The living lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments. Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradis. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Let's see what you have for sale.
Armor, clothing, consumables. Ah, lockpicks. Mats. Okay, so. I'm not going to be using very many spells, so I don't really need much essence. Think I could use a gambeson. Okay, I think I'll take the Curus, actually. Do I have any greaves? Okay, I've got boots and gloves. So these ones don't even have an effect on them. Plus 10% resistance to poison and bleed. Sure. Yeah, I'll take those too. And then... I'll take 2 lockpicks, please.
Protect that pretty face. Armor.
Can block with very low stamina cost. Sweet. Inventory. So I got the iron gauntlets equipped, and durable greaves, and common leather cuirass. Up, up. Now, is stuff gonna spoil over a certain amount of time? Okay, we are going to... First, I'm gonna try and transmogrify. And then, I'm going to destroy the common robes. Okay, you can only transmogrify with stuff that you currently have in your inventory. Or maybe in the camp, I don't know. We'll see about that later. Oh, I can't. Huh. I can't break down clothing? Here, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Avowed breakdown. How to break down items. I will go to the camp soon and check that out, I guess. I haven't figured out how to get to the camp yet. Okay.
Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction Despite whatever Volter told you.
Walter warned me about you.
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
What happened to break up your marriage?
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Show me your wares.
Wow. Oh, that's all my stuff. Egg. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Lemon pepper wet?
What harm could some new armor do? Look good and stay alive.
Did this guy have any bows?
Nice to see you again. How can Volter be of assistance?
Has a pistol. That's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization. Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Your mom's in over her head. Fence?
I have nothing for you. Your countrymen have already bought up my entire inventory.
That's fine. What's in here? Oh, you know what? Yeah. 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 Dark Souls controls.
I already told her I don't want to be involved.
I can't help it. After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
Have faith, love.
Oh, you must be the Imperial envoy that just arrived. Hello.
Darling, you don't think that...
I don't know. I'm sure you're very busy, envoy. But do you know of any other ships from Adir that are slated to arrive soon?
Is something wrong? You seem worried.
Is it that easy to tell? Gods, I must be losing my touch.
We're waiting for our son, you see. He's been living in Adir for a number of years now, but is finally coming home.
I just hope he doesn't meet any trouble. I couldn't bear the thought of losing him, too. Not after...
After what?
After we lost our little girl. She was working as a mercenary in the Deerwood. Last we heard, she was traveling to Gilded Vale to check in on Alvra, our other daughter.
But she never made it. We can only assume the worst.
Probably for the best. Damn, dude. Alright, is there... what ship did I come in on? Adirn Empire, Drywood, Deerwood.
Don't give up hope. She may still be alive.
I can only pray that you're right, but my gut tells me otherwise.
Apologies, Envoy, but we need to keep an eye out for our son. Be safe out there. The Living Lands are unlike anywhere else in Aora.
Still, there is something to be said for the stability that the Adirans bring.
For you, perhaps, if you don't mind ignoring their stance on anime.
I suppose. It isn't perfect, but in all my years living here, I've never felt so safe.
Ah, well, let's hope they never make it to Fjord. It wouldn't end well.
I'm grateful for Adir. I was getting tired of the lawlessness.
They've only been here a few years, but the Adirans act like they run the place.
You say the militia have closed Paradis to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shantytown, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the Adirans are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you could find work around the landing.
Maybe. I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
Lulu. Just wandering. New boot wandering.
First get the leaves, these letters won't turn up. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradis.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
There's a lot I don't know about myself.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, I haven't. I just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? Human, about my height.
That probably describes half of Paradis.
Average build? Now, if he were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean...
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
Paying work? Count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradis, Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Wanted, Senza, proprietor of Sansa's Imperium. Has reported his assistant, Gearman, missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Gearman's cartographic notes. Ugh. Below his last correspondence, posted to provide clues about his whereabouts. Offered for the return of Gearman's cartographic notes.
Sansa.
Pleased to report I've made it to Usher's hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with these bandits I've encountered in the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of the scrapes. I think I used to gripe about the Principe. Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp within the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradis is an expert in dead languages. What are we calling the ancients nowadays? Anyway, godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Yearmond.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Y'all have nothing to say? You have nothing to say?
Along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure what you were trying to accomplish with that.
I'll piss off.
I'm not moving.
I'm not moving.
Whoa. Look at that thing. What the hell is that thing? Do you own that thing? Thing looks cool. Look at those chickens. They're all cocks. Look at all those cocks. Test your metal. Test your metal. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisan native or an Adiran newcomer, or anyone else, you're welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems in politics at the threshold unless you want to be the next one to test my theory that Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Magrin's essay to see what you're made of. Cosmina, Weapons Master.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Stranglehold. The Pargunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, all right? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
All right. Well, good luck. Something tells me I won't be getting that compensation.
Alright. Well, let me just double check. You have anything to say? I didn't think so. How about you? Also didn't think so. Let's go check out that red big bull thing. Where the hell did it go? It turned into this cock? Huh. Did it escape? I think your creature escaped. She doesn't seem to be concerned.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them?
Realize? They're never gonna realize anything of the sort. We'll always be the invaders to them.
No, I don't think so. It's only been a few years. They'll come around eventually, I'm sure of it. They have to.
True, whatever helps you sleep at night, kid. I honestly don't care what the locals think. Past time they joined the civilized world. I admire the Steel Garot's devotion to Wodaka, but I'd be lying if I said Ludwig didn't make me shiver. Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you Adirans do then?
Die alongside you, probably. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither do we.
Look out, sir. Can't guarantee your safety past these palisades. Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Strangerroot is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Dorothy, my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
I could be. Why?
They say the Emperor sent one of his personal sneaks. I was hoping you'd be disguised as a Zarep or something.
Your reputation precedes you.
It's all above my rank, but it means High Crown's taking our situation out here seriously. I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
Serving in the galleys. Wait, that means...
The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
What did you do?
Mostly it was petty larceny. Sometimes it was spiteful larceny. Got caught when I helped a pretty girl rob her husband. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose.
You're free after that?
Oh, you're a funny one, envoy. Free. Am I free after this? And they say the Adiran elite have no sense of humor. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Why have you set up palisades here?
Just take a look down the road, and you'll see the last palisades we tried to hold. And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, envoy.
What's so dangerous up there?
The strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway.
Anything you miss about Adir?
About Adir. Same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, envoy. The truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Wodiga. Actually, I miss the pies. The crust's all wrong here.
Anything else I should know?
Pargrunin beer is surprisingly terrible. Always trust in a Mauen to know where the best seafood is. Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them.
Have you seen any sign of the Adiran ambassador?
He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Tell me about the ambassador.
Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No. I hear he's about to sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
I'd be interested in gossip about the Clavager.
Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done.
What do you think about Inquisitor Lodwin?
Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Woduka. At least I understand why the Burned Queen is so pissed. Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Woduka's Order of Paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burned Queen. There's honor among thieves, Envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god.
Given I'm rather new here, I'd love your thoughts on the general lay of the land.
Listen, Envoy, I'm here to build defenses against the land.
Oops.
Lessons, go ask a cartographer. I do know a few things, though, so ask.
Any settlements of note in the Living Lands?
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody.
Yours run by animancers?
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradis. They must be doing something right.
Tell me about animancy. Animancy is the science and art of soul manipulation. Though popular in the Valian republics, animancy is widely considered controversial, heretical, and too dangerous to tolerate. Animancers are routinely hunted and driven out in many parts of Eora. Ruffians and Thirdborn?
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
What do you mean when you say Solus Keep's inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean the Pargunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out.
What if I do want a geography lesson?
Once again, I'm no cartographer. But you know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. Little bit of everything, yeah. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas. Because why not? A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
How do you feel about the Living Lands?
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adir, which has been stomped into civility. The Living Land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course. I think the Living Lands won't want to be leashed by the Empire, though. But that's my opinion. I've been here a while.
Do you think the locals will take well to seeing a godlike?
I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the Living Lands, Envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
I have some other questions.
Ask them then. You're a nice distraction, Envoy.
I've got to go. Hold the wall.
Really is tits. Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this. This.
People are angry. I can't see how much good we've done for everyone since we got here. They'll come around, though.
Yeah. I just hope Inquisitor Ludwig and the Steel Garrote don't see this and take matters into their own hands.
Agreed. Nobody deserves to die for this. And that's exactly what would happen to those bloody fools.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Obsidian. You fools. Set up party camp. Now do I get to talk to Kai? You can set up party camp at large hadroid wastelands found throughout the living land. Setting up party camp will fully restore your health in party camp. You can speak with companions, upgrade and enchant
I
gear,
haven't seen
cook,
this much excitement
store
in a while.
party
Perhaps
stash,
I've
and
got you to
collect
thank
god
for bringing
totems.
it with you, Envoy.
Perhaps. Penance header next to their name indicates that they have some
After your
layers
voyage,
stuck
it must
to
be
the
nice to spend the night on dry land. You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Let's just say I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
I've done a little of this, a little of that.
Well, we'll have to have a drink at the Grinning Balrog. Perhaps I can get you to tell me more. In the meantime, tell me this instead.
Balrogs are massive creatures native to the living lands, frequently in hibernation and rarely spotted in the wild. Legends tell the Balrog's form reflects their preferred seasons and ecosystem, where they act as hunters and guardians.
Why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the living lands?
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
Shrug.
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradis a few years back. Claviger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm gonna stop this Dream Scourge one way or another.
Do I have a thing on the Dream Scourge? The Dream Scourge is an unusual plague spreading across the living lands, one that affects the body, the soul, and even the ecosystem. Those infected are known as Dream Thralls, for they seem enthralled by some unique and terrifying menace.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
What can you tell me about Paradis?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradis, or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be, if you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Got some questions about you.
So did my commanding officers.
You're originally from Rawatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? or the striking blue of my scales.
We have Almawa and Adir too, you know.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard, a mercenary.
What's Rauatai like?
A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Adversity builds strength and character.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
Rauatai's prosperity has become the envy of other old empires.
It's been hard-won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it.
What did you do before you came to the living lands?
I joined up with the Rauatai Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
Rauatai's been a presence in Deadfire for the better part of a century.
Part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rauatai from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
I'm guessing reality was different.
Yeah. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
What did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
Desertion is a serious crime in the Rauataian Navy.
That's why I never returned home. There were only so many options for a Rauataian deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Let me guess. That wasn't any better.
You figured it out faster than I did. It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough. I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
When did you come to Paradis?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
I still haven't told me why you left.
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
You wait for him to answer.
And I thought that Inquisitor was intimidating. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
Let's talk about Dodge or...
Sure. What's on your mind? My favorite subject.
That's all.
Check your bedroll for fangworms.
Huh. That's neat. I like those alarms. It's pretty good. Workbench! Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the upgrade screen. In order to upgrade, you must have enough upgrade materials of the corresponding type and quality. You may also combine upgrade materials to create those of a higher quality. The results of your upgrade are displayed on the right side of the screen. Materials come in numerous types, each with their own purpose. Weapon materials, armor materials, universal herbs, Adra. Adra and its variants. Enchanting materials. Okay. Toggle stash items. Huh. I could have sworn I put stuff in my stash. Enchanting station. Enchanting unique weapons. Select a unique weapon from the left side of the screen to enchant. Choose a replacement for its primary enchantment on the right side of the screen. Okay. Nothing to enchant. Enchanting station. Party stash. Ah, there we go. Take all. So clothing doesn't look like clothing can be upgraded or dismantled or whatever. Alright, bear with me. Oh, what is this over here? That's nothing. What about this? That's nothing. Totem shrine? You can display collected totems and totem fragments in the totem shrine in party camp. Each totem is dedicated to a particular god in Aora's pantheon. Totems will provide powerful effects when they are active. Only one totem can be active at a time. What is this? Nothing. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom. I shall be back momentarily. So I can't. Let's see, journal. Companion camp conversation. Yeah, there we go. There's the icon. Chanting station, chanting unique weapons, party camp, party stash. Totem shrine. I guess I have to have some totems before I can upgrade material types. Upgrading items, workbench. There was a document. Got a document. Oh, I already read that. Mapping the living land. Ooh. This is a tough boy. Find the cartographer in Dawnshore. What happens if I go outside of this? Give me those. Give me that. Give me that. Look at that. Do you think there's anything in there? Oh. Catch me, catch me.
Yeah.
Where the smell am I going? Why did it say I had a new tutorial thing? Okay, that. Okay, what if I'm methodical about this? Like, what if I try and... Test your metal. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? I've already seen it.
Save some skates for the rest of us.
Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging?
Shut up and roll, you two. Dad, I have to figure out how he does it. It's killing me.
Candy nuts. I'm not gonna steal from these guys. Oh, that cooked rabbit looks good though.
Look alive! I'm really ashamed of being such incompetence. My grandfather could do a better job than this lot, and he's missing both arms. Put your backs into it. These palisades aren't gonna hold themselves. Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
Strangest types? What the flip is that supposed to mean?
Well, in case you failed to notice, godlike aren't exactly common around here.
Oh.
I've always wanted to thrash one of your kind in a fight. Spar with me, godlike. You and your, big blue friend.
What's in it for me?
You mean besides the thrill? I'll give you a weapon of your choice from the armory if you win.
And if I lose?
Then we call in a priest. But not for me.
We shall see who needs the priest.
Yes. Summon the fire within you.
This is the first time I'm
Ogren's name. Prepare yourself.
using the sword and shield, bud.
Here we go.
Oh! Oh! Forgot about. Dodge is not being. Whoa!
All right, I yield. Well done. You have passed.
We've got other battles
Sweet.
to fight.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
Give me the arquebus.
Aha, the blessed firearm. Its flames burn brighter and faster than any I've seen before. With it, you will destroy your enemies. The arquebus, then?
I'll take it.
It's no godhammer bomb, but it will serve you well. Fear not the flames, envoy.
The flames shall fear me.
Oh, what does X do? There's a chest over here. Oh, man. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, this can't be you guys', right? Take. Grog. Cures poison, bleed, and elemental accumulations, and restores health based on the amount cured. Plus 70% poison, bleed, and elemental damage resistance. That's sweet. That is quite sweet. Hooray for exploration. You know, despite VSync being turned on, allegedly, I'm still getting some screen tear. So, why don't we just turn that stupid shit off? If it's not working. Lulu. Good form. Raise your elbow a little bit. Do a barrel roll.
What kind of stance is that? Get serious, get lost. I'm busy.
You're busy, alright. You'll be busy, alright. Busy with my fists.
Can I pick that? I can't. There was something that I could pick over here, though. Oh.
Swing like you mean it.
Nailed it. Easy clap. Chijinori. Alright. What is this thing that I'm picking? Hunt's hair. I said hunt's hair. I'm gonna try weaving Hunt's hair into my conversations. That was a Hunt's hair away from hitting me. I missed that by a Hunt's hair. We're gonna explore down to fire circles. Command that. Webs, brambles, and other flammable obstacles. Do it! Right there! Right there!
What's the target?
Oh my god, dude.
Give me a target.
Well... Oh! Fishies? Can I kill the fishies? No. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's an icy thing. Eye of Rimmergand. Palm stone. There's a dead body over there. Ooh, this was not highlighted. Amethyst. Blood vessel bone. Enchanted material, upgraded material. Yeah. Water can be frozen to create traversable ice platforms by casting an ice spell, using an enchanted weapon, or throwing an Eye of Rimmergand on the water's surface. How convenient. Oh. Accept. Accept. Rep upper. Easy clap, nailed it, 100%. Silver Fanning, Sulfur Brunch, Pelt, Iron Chunk, Common Sword. No! Sweet. A Paradis and Trout Pie. Well, I mean... There's nobody around. They just took one bite out of this pie and left it, so... Yoink. And, take half that apple that you guys just left here. A bunch of slobs. That's how you get ants. Look at that shork. Shall we go up to the lighthouse? I think so. Alright, guys. Screen tear, being synced, turn on. Looks like I can upgrade something. Sweet. So... I overheard a pair of men in the grinning Balrog talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never going to have a chance like this again. Go back there and take a look now that everyone has cleared out. Make sure no one sees you. And watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Fennec. We can't buy that vineyard near Selena if you're dead. Think about it. All the wine we can drink, and no one to bark orders at us. Alright. I expect to see a bunch of dead miners. Oh, there's a bag down there. The plaque reads, in honor of the friendship and the bounty bestowed upon Paradis by Fior Mes Iverno, 3 Majestu, 2784 AI. May it triumph over darkness and guide us through these untamed lands. The note under it reads, by order of Claviger Aemon, closed until further notice. Repairs to the staircase and cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, a second note in larger handwriting says, heard Fennec's voice in the stairwell. Damn the repairs. Stay away from this place. Okay, I'm gonna go get that bag first. Hiya! Ooh, spoiled cabbage. Documents a record of attempted sales. It is burning with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures. The most recent entries are as follows. Lost, destroyed by guards. Lost, destroyed in mail delivery accident. Sold, profit lost in robbery. That sucks. The following is scribbled in the margins beneath entry C4. I have high hopes for this place. The last market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. What the hell? Something... My cabbages. Oh yeah, the bag. Sure, why not? Cabbage.
Yeah.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
I'm ahead of you, dude. What's in here? The golden plaque of promises.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Rhino totems and their missing totem fragments are hidden throughout the living lands. Collect totems are displayed at the totem shrine and party camp. A hammer? Can I take that? Copper skep, small tack skates, pelt, vessel bone, treasure map, Captain Hanqua's spoils. Whoa! Okay. I hate climbing. Captain Hanqua must be an sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the Vantage will help me find this plundered riches. Or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up. Whichever's quicker. Whichever's funnier. Man. Like, you guys aren't seeing it on the stream. And you're seeing it a little bit, but like... it's just like flickering to the large size and back. It is kind of hard to read.
They weren't much of an artist, but I think that's upstream by the park room wall.
Keep going up. Keep going up. Why do you keep taking out your, sword, dude? Oh, for these. Oh, chest. Arcanist boots. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enchantment. These items all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increases, attribute buffs, and distinct behaviors. Totems. Movement. There, that's better. That's a measured further map.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Let's do a save game. Saving. Saved. Go! Sweet. That was sick, bro. Wasn't that sick, bro? That was so sick. Let's keep going this way. Map. Oh. Upgrade your armor. Some of the remaining fragments would be much easier to track down the weapons to unfinished iron weapons. Let's just fill out this part of the map, shall we? Let's upgrade some gear, shall we? Why the flip not? Start upgrading preview upgrades? Sweet. Ellie, what's going on? How are you doing? Good morning. It's quite early for you, isn't it? Unless this is when you usually get up. I'm alright, just playing this game. You know how it goes. If you're up for it, in about maybe a little over an hour, I'll go and start up a Minecraft stream and we can play together. It's up to you. I'm down to just continue playing this too if you've got other stuff you want to do.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds. We've already had to move back the palisades line a few times.
Okay, now... the obsessive-compulsive need to completely fill out the map, you know? Oh. Cool. Yeah, let me check it out. The audio will go out because this game does not like continuing the audio while I unfocus. That is you? Are you awake and ready to face the world? Do you get super hyper when you like first wake up? You want to play Minecraft? Cool, cool. Yeah, give me another hour in this game, and yeah, let's start up some Minecraft. How does that sound?
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Oh, gotta get this plant.
Yeah.
Was there any particular reason why you're super hyper excited today? Did you get seems like you might have gotten a good rest, maybe? Think there's anything down there? Hey! Take that skate, common pistol, iron chunk, and pelt. Pistols require only one hand and shoot bullets perfectly straight at medium range. dealing moderately high damage and stun. However, they have a slow rate of fire and their loud shots easily alert enemies. It's cool that this game has guns in it. I'm probably not going to use any for stealth's sake. I did get that arquebus, so hopefully that that works at like an extreme range. But yeah, I don't have the I don't have that server set up so that people can always play. It's not like a realm server or like a dedicated server or anything. It's one of those things where you can only play when the host is on.
Zarps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Okay. Ooh. Sweet.
Who's ready for more?
Your night was a roller coaster, huh? Like how so? Was it in a fun way like a roller coaster is? Typically when people describe their night or their experience as a roller coaster, it's not very good. Yeah, get those Zorp tongues. Okay. Any other interesting stuff to loot? Ah, still tired. How about putting some caffeine in you? Is that something you do? I think that's where it came from, right? I used to be like you. I used to hate coffee too. But I don't know, I kind of read a thing about how coffee beans are one of those things that, like, if there's a disease that starts going around taking coffee beans, like, they can easily go extinct. And even without a disease, like, taking them, apparently climate change might take them as well. And so we might not have coffee for very much longer. And I was just like, you know what? People seem to like coffee. I need to... Damn it. I must sneeze. Nope, nope. Oh, excuse me. Anyway. So yeah, I also, you know, caffeine typically helps people stay awake. And, I have a problem with being sleepy all the time, so decided to try it out. This game is called Avowed. It just came out like a couple of days ago. Brand new game. Very, if you might be able to tell from like just the way that it looks, it takes after Skyrim But this is by the developer Obsidian Games, who you may be aware of some of their other games, like, for example, Fallout New Vegas. They also did the Outer Worlds and, you know, a bunch of other stuff. And this is their newest release, Avowed. It's a Skyrim-inspired game, but also has, it's also their own, you know, take. But it's actually, if you've ever heard of Pillars of Eternity, it is in the same world as Pillars of Eternity is. So, I only found that out a couple of days ago. But I've been looking forward to this game for a while. Faded note. I made it to Dawnshore, only to find that the old loading point was infested with Zarops. These little monsters would surely attack me on sight, and the boat is too damaged to sail elsewhere. Supplies are low. I can't take on that many Zarops on my own. I'd rather face a slow, hungry death than a violent one at the end of those lizards' spears. If this is the last thing I write, whoever is reading this, please remember me. Being forgotten terrifies me far more than death ever could. Lucien Fraga. Frag off. Ooh, that's a nice little boat there. This is in pretty good shape. Was there anything else down here? Let's see. Went out to that island. Oh, okay, I could go up there. Need to eat breakfast. I'm still available on Discord. Cool. What you gonna have for breakfast? I mean, I'll ask you when you get back. Oh, I don't know if I can jump up there. Oh no! Oh no! Sometimes I hear this noise. It's almost like the Nernrip noise. Nernrip from the Elder Scrolls. Take your time. Take your time. Oh. Is there something I could do with this fire? Do you think it'll burn me if I stand on it? Nope. 0 out of 10. Terrible game. JK. I'm JKing. Cover skate. Vessel flesh. Software iron chunk. Zarb tongue. Wow, that body was stuffed with all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's like a bunch of them over here. What's over here? Seem like there's anything over here. How do I miss? I'm gonna go fill out that zone over there. Do some more ass-exploring. No, I went over that. maybe you can't get up there? That's wild. Whatever, man. I didn't want to go up there anyway. I didn't want to fill out the entire map. It won't bother me that there's a huge empty spot on the map that I can't fill out. It won't bother me at all. I won't be thinking about it for the rest of the game. I won't hyper-focus on it. Alright,
Right behind you.
sneaky, sneak, sneak. See a guy on the radar that's facing this way. Let's save the game. Saving. Alright, I just want this guy to turn around. Whoa.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Potato. Milk potion. Okay, how much? I could probably use some health. Stew. Yeah, I suppose I'll take one of these. Is this the lady's house? It is. Oh, it scared me.
This is the Hangen's place, or was. It's the Zarub's now.
There's a thingy over here. What is obtainable? What is obtainable? Ma'am? What is the thing? What is the plant that it wants me to take?
Unseen, unheard.
Oh, it's the hunt's hair. I was a hunt's hair from finding it. That's not where I came from. These guys are all dead. Ooh, there's a big skate over there. Ooh, lemon.
What's that Zarub doing out here all by himself?
He's got a name.
A friendly Zarub. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Stand up as tall as you can and look fearsome. Do you understand us?
I don't speak Zarub, but it definitely answered you.
I'll take that as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. What made him come this way, though?
I don't want to piss it off in case this pisses it off. It did not seem to piss it off. Okay, is there anything? No.
Quiet as the depths. Skein bone.
Uh-oh.
This one's mine.
Wait a minute. A soul pod? What the schmel does a soul pod do? Oops. Journal. Weapon types. Pistols, okay. Inventory. The caustic sap that weeps from the spark of the pod is said to be tears of mournful souls. When struck, the seeds burst into a green cloud of noxious mist. Sweet. Is there a quick way to, like, swap those out? Cool. Oh, they're dancing with the lady.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see?
Zarups don't paint like this. They certainly don't paint people.
You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Why would I know better than you? No, chest. What's that over there? On Saltwin's treaties. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during a cycle of reincarnation, whether a minuscule fraction of souls essence is ground away by the forces of entropy or the majority of it is lost to the beyond. All souls survives the journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves, each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Aora. Though rare, the occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. Agonizingly. Not agonizingly. Agonizingly. Okay. Sometimes I question things. Agonizingly. Or what did it say? Agonizingly with an N? Agonizingly. Agonizingly. Yeah. I think that's a typo. Zero out of 10, terrible game. Okay. Cleared out the Zorups. And now, on to the next thing. Game systems. Destructible walls, okay. Points available? Let's see. What is action speed? Suppose their action speed equips consumable use parkour. Yeah, let's increase that. The Zorups aren't the only... No, I know they're not the only enemy. Yes. Abilities. Do I have a new ability? Food restores 20% more health than essence. Time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain an immediate counterattack parry. Yes. Sweet, dude. Sweet, 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 dude. Sweet. Oh! Oof. Almost. Wow. Outlaw. What are the... current quest? Okay. Journal. Quests. Main story quest is the next one closest to me, I think. So let's go meet this bandit after a cheeky autosave. Or not autosave. Manual save. The exact opposite of an autosave. Yes, stay distracted. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Stop! Show me what
You're gonna regret this!
Nice shot!
Oh, good job, dude.
Just like
well
the
done.
good old days.
Ooh, lockpicks. More Zorups over there. I think I could hit them from here. What if I used my other thing? The arc bus. Dang. Let's do another. Guess they don't have that long range. Combo bow. Gonna come and bow to you, woman. Gonna lay you down by the fire.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
What do you mean, man? Oh, are those guys hostile? They don't seem to be. Do not seem it. Oh, there's some Hunter. Anything to read? I'll take this guy's skates. Speaking of skate, I saw earlier, apparently, in Black Ops 6, there was an ad for a new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, or like a... Not like a full advertisement, but like a little hint at it with the date in March. So I think they're gonna announce a new Tony Hawk. So that's cool. Whoa, hey, guys!
One for you!
Ow. Ow. Ha Alright, let's eat some food. 150? I don't need that. Let's eat some of these. Kill the guy all the way over here, wow.
You take lead. Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
Oh, no, you don't!
Yeah, take that. Ah! It's pretty cool that the enemies kind of go flying.
If you're gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance.
Now, when you say shoot that barrel...
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Sweet. So you don't need, like, a firearm that produces, you know, sparks or whatever. That's just too fun. Oh, it's grenade time. Nope, don't. Oh, don't auto. Oh, how are they getting healed? Oh, there's a bear! Oh my god, that's a bear!
Look up, envoy.
Ow!
Watch the left.
Ah! Get parried! Yeah! Sweet. Easy clap, GG no re. Ooh. The book appears to be a treatise on establishing power and curbing rebellion. The following section is dog-eared. To achieve true victory, one must target the youth. One will never convert the old guards, too stubborn in their heathen ways. But the young, they are flexible, malleable, and if all else fails, easy targets. Who you cannot make soldiers, make victims and examples. When first asserting control over a population, a show of force is recommended. Whoa, kill the children, and their parents will follow. Hope is like a zarp egg, best ground underfoot. The last line is circled, the following is annotated below it. I'll practice on zarp eggs. Crushing throats should be easier after that, especially with boots like these. I'm not a fan of the garrote. What are they called? The steel garrote? Or whatever? That's not cool, man. Don't kill children, man. They might be bastards, but there are bastards. Okay. Plus 10 move speed. Increases your health restoration from all sources by 5. Plus 5 carry capacity, plus 1 constitution. Plus 1 constitution will give me maximum health. I like the move speed. Better than resistance to poison and bleed accumulation. Yeah, let's do those. I didn't think these had a weight. Sort of by value per weight. Or by type. Yes, type. That's the way I would like it to be sorted. What other ways can I type? Sort by. stone fruit. There's a chest over there. Okay, so this chest is not highlighted. That took 3 lockpicks to open? Dang. Oh, I got a Gambus in.
Unseen, unheard.
Well, yeah, if you don't speak.
I was just getting warmed up.
So you make a grenade out of meat, okay? And this is a kind of grenade that will attract bears or wolves or lions or whatever. Why has... There have been some games that have done that, you know, Far Cry's. You can, like, throw bait and stuff. But why has nobody ever called them grenades? Get it? Is this explosive? Let's save it before I try it out. No. Get it? Grenade. Okay, now... this is... sometimes I worry about this, like... Am I venturing into areas where there's just gonna be missions, like, later? Should I wait until there's a mission here to explore it? Oh, that spider's gonna see me!
Wait for you!
What is this? Wait. Where's the thing that I'm trying to... Where's the thing that's trying to show me? There it is. Shadow grass. Here, do your thing.
That's my mark.
Right here,
What am I
dude.
hitting?
Dude,
Hey,
right
where?
here. Oh my god.
What's the target?
I'm gonna lose my flippin' mind.
Ready, aim.
There you go. I guess I'll go out there. This game is pretty, guys. Warning, interact. Fish in area have strange growths, possibly fungal. Rot in the water. Do not catch. Do not eat. Common dagger. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, cucumber, apple. Cooked rusk stout roast. Yes. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Darren's scouting log. Mequin's dag. 3 new Zarups approached the camp at dawn. They waited at the edge until the brute emerged from his hut. They seemed to argue something over the fire for a while, then came to some kind of agreement and went their separate ways. To be honest, I'm starting to question our strategy here. They're territorial, but I don't know what we stand to gain from clearing these settlements. Resources? None that I've seen. I wish the captain would call this off. Ooh, health potion. I'll take it. Since I'm assuming whoever owned this camp is dead. Few more Zorps to take care of.
You take lead.
10-4. Okay. Oh!
Aim where?
Get this guy!
Over here, on your right!
Ow! Ah! Oh no! Ooh. Did we get them all?
Zarps ahead.
Sweet. Primordial flame. Okay, there's a dead guy here. Embraces. Now, where's that Big Daddy at? Because I wanted to loot his delicious corpse.
Yeah.
I need a place to rest my bones. Oh, it's a black bear.
That's one for us.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Where's the camp spot? I can just fast travel here, so let's go back to camp. Oh. That's cool. So if I go here, exit to previous location, that's flippin' sweet, dudes. Workbench. Pretty sure I don't want that. Don't want that. Get rid of the Gambeson. And let's go ahead and upgrade the shield, why not? Cool.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Quests. Why is... No points, no points. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and save it here, why not? And then let's go play some Minecraft. Crafting mines and mining crafts. For now, I just want to thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. That's where you can support me, BennyKill709, for all the stuff that I do. Thanks again for watching, and I will be back shortly. Have yourself a good rest of your night.